Hello and welcome to our Jargon Buster video clips. Today we're going to talk to you about mobile phone generations, 1G, 2G, 3G, etc, etc. In short, the terms 1G, 2G and 3G are used to represent the different stages for mobile communications. Today most of us are using 3G or third generation. However, some parts of the world are already enjoying what they call 4G. You probably don't hear about it much today, but back in 1983, when the first commercially available mobile phone was launched, it had no SIM card and was pre-programmed with a mobile phone number. This is known as the first generation of mobile phones, or for short 1G. Mobile phones then worked on a system known as analog. In the UK, we only had two networks available, Vodafone and BT Cellnet, which is known today as O2. Fast forward a few years and we quickly moved into 2G, which offered greater security as calls were encrypted, and with the help of GSMA, mobile network operators globally now had a standard set of protocols to help mobile communications develop faster and cheaper. Within the area of 2G, which we still use today of course, we saw the launch of the SIM card known as Subscriber Identification Module, GPRS, which allowed us to view the mobile internet and send and receive multimedia messages on the go. And let's not forget about Edge, which also delivered us greater mobile internet connection speeds. Now, with the launch of GPRS, which stands for General Packet Radio Service, this was considered 2.5G, and then with the launch of Edge, this was considered as 2.75G. During this period, more mobile networks became available, like One-to-One, which is known today as T-Mobile, and Orange, and we even saw the launch of mobile virtual network operators like Virgin. Newer services became available like SMS, also known as text messaging, which, like Twitter, allowed us to send 160 characters in text messages. Who remembers the first time we were allowed to use our mobile phones abroad? This was known as roaming. I still remember having to choose a phone based on whether it was a single or a dual or a tri-band, but more on that in another video. In the UK, up until 1997, if you wanted a mobile phone, you had to purchase one on a pay monthly, also known as a contract plan. However, in 1997, mobile network operators started to offer a system known as prepay, whereby you had to pay for your calls in advance. Today, this service is known as pay-as-you-go, or PUG, as it's widely used by many. 3G or third generation delivered new technology and another new network. Technologically, we saw the not so popular video calling feature launch and faster internet and data connection speeds using HSUPA and HSDPA. We use these standards today. The UK network spent billions on bidding for licensing and implementing the network upgrades required for 3G. During the launch of 3G, we also saw the birth of a new mobile network called 3. In fact, 3 launched on the 3rd of March 2003. Get it? 333. Third generation was addition thanks to, the improved security, better encryption, and it also allowed us to watch mobile TV and videos all directly from a mobile device. If you've ever watched YouTube video clip or if you've ever benefited from the advancements in this mobile technology, you'll know how important and how incredible it can be. Next, you've probably guessed it, is going to be 4G, which has brought us LTE, which is short for long-term evolution. This new feature answers part of our craving for more data, which we're now watching more videos through the, apps like the YouTube or BBC iPlayer. We are now constantly updating our social world and now even using our mobile phones as sat-nav devices thanks to 3 apps and voice prompts from Google's Android. LTE has great potential to offer us even faster data connectivity whilst on the go. In fact, it even beats some home broadband connections. By now, most of us will be using 8 megabytes or 10 megabytes or even 20. And depending on your provider, you may be even using up to 50 megabytes. Well, with LTE at its full capacity, it can provide us up to 100 megabytes download and 50 megabytes uploading at its peak. LTE is yet to launch inside the UK, although this feature can be found and available in the US and of course in South Korea. It's almost crazy to think that the mobile phones launched less than 30 to 35 years ago, and today we could have faster connection speeds than our very own home broadband. Listen, we have created lots more jargon busting video clips to help you simplify your technology. Why don't you rate and provide any feedback regarding this video below? And why don't you go and check out our website, which is www.thehumanmanualonline.com. Thanks for watching.